Semara kurila basunte labe Yazrael. Burele ke santalaba santalabo nusandelebo yandarabe oh mushantalabe urebasike yakalaboseke. Yes, in us is gonna be review. Can a nation be birthed in one day? Karabasandia oh musekerebo. Can a nation be birthed just in one day? Israel, miracle Sunday labe. Israel, this is a question. Yereboseke moroko shintalaboya karabo. Can a nation be birthed in one day? Said Yahuwah, Reba say moroko suntalabei. Imasandare bule. Oh Israel, oh Yehudim, oh Yahuwah, oh Yahoshua, Ruach HaKodesh, the movie power, Ruach HaKodesh, Yerebuseke, Yerebuseke, Eribo sekeya, Eribo sandalabe, Eribo sekerebo, Remasa yerebo suntalabe, Ikorabe se yerebo, oh Israel, oh Yehudima, mama sekerebo, Israel urobo sekeya. Yasrael, Mosantalabo, Yasrael, Narabashantalabe, oh Yasrael, Korobosikeya, Kaya, Borobosekeya, Rebosa, Yerimahantalabu, Yeramasekerebai, Ushantalabe, Korobosuntalama, Yendereba. Can a nation be birthed in one day? Oh, can a nation be birthed in one day? Can a nation be birthed in one day? Oh, hey. Remosa Karabo, Burelabo Shantalabo, the glory inside glory, Imorabo Seke, the honor inside honor, Dereko Santalabo, Yantubu, Ereko Sikayabu, Yantubu, Yahuwah, oh Yerebo Seke, Yemasa, Yerebo Sikayabu. Ibarabase karaboyende Ishantalabe imosukaraboyendereba Yeraboseke imosekere Yahuwah Yehoshua Ruach HaKodesh Yahuwah oh Israel oh Yehudim oh Israel Yereboseke Yabu Yantubu oh yes the songs of praise we heard again once you powerfully Imosatalaboyande Yantubu yes this is gonna be a song right now a songs of praise and worship we heard again in the camp of Israel in the camp of Yehudim powerfully just as the day Imosakayakabu Yantubu Yantubu just as the day of old powerfully just as the day Imosakayakabu Yantubu Yantubu, just as the day of old, Himusakaya Karubu, Yantubu, Yahuwah, Himasaribo Sutalaba Yemosekebo, Kurilaba Senderebo, Yerimonsa Himoromo Santalabu, Yerimase Kerebo, Yereke Burimahantalabo. The songs of praise will be heard. Rebo Shuntalabo Yankurubu. Yes, in the camp of Yazrael. Ibarako Sunrebo Hantalabe. Eribaba. Eribaba. Sutalabo. The songs of praise. Oh, the songs of worship. Testimony, Rebabo seke testimony, Rebabo seke testimony, it's meant for you, Israel, Yahudim, in the land of Yoribo seke, in the land of Muro Shantalabo, Norobo Sunerebo, Shantalabo, Rebo seke, in the land of your captivity, Imaraba seke yabe, Yahuwah, Imaraba. In the land of captivity. Yes, the light will shine again. Yes, the light will shine again. Yes, laughter will be heard again. Don't forget who you are. Yazrael, Oriboseke, Yazrael. Oriboseke, Yazrael, Ibaraboseke, Ibaraboseke, Yahudima. Yahudim, Riboseke, Ibarikoya, Oriboseke, Yabe, Iboroboseke, Yabu, Yantubu.
Greetings to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom and much love, much prosperity attend you, family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah said unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Exactly what we are doing here, family. Decode the end times of prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people body house for the return of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, and to whom due eternally all glory, worship, wealth, power, riches, Oribaba Sakayaba, adoration, acclaim, Onde Shantalababa Sekayaba yo, to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the forever pure energy, the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah. The very blessed one is the fire eternal. Oh yes, Father Yahuwah, Rebaba Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped in the temple of your handmaid. You heard it, and I heard it, and everyone simply heard it. This is the use and the glory of a trumpet. It don't walk in silences. And that is the voice of Abba Yahuwah. Like I always love to say, that trumpet or sound precedes every single movement of Abba Yahuwah, That which he has said to you and me right in Exodus 34 verses 10 is about to happen. And that is what we are resounding over here with a voice of trumpet. That unique glory reserved over there, that is what is about to happen now. It is a good news to the elect and a bad news, to the unprepared one. So, do you have your garment being washed? Did you prepare for this great, or how are you preparing? Or you neglect it, or you are preparing? Okay. If there is any stain in your garment, there is still able to do that, okay? Because something is about to happen. This is not talking. Something is about to happen. As we have received it in our spirit, and we begin to sound it out loud. Okay, that is sound. Because we are the last generation, okay? That is settled. It's already been revealed to almost all. We are the last generation to see the great coming of King Yahushua HaMashiach, the son of Yahuwah. And the Ruach HaKodesh has already said something to you and me. Write him that have ear here. What the signs or the saying of his is saying right now again to you and me. And he said, let him that have ear hear. Why did he say that again? It is because man is not going to be having ear, a circumcised ear. Man is going to be having a very dull and deaf ear. Okay, to be hearing the voice of serpent, the dragon, right in Genesis 3. As the first woman heard his voice, she go for it. And as it were in the beginning, so it will be in the last days. Unfortunately, third part of mankind is hearing that same voice again today. That is the voice they are hearing. Only the voice that is being circumcised can hear the voice of righteousness. Okay, you cannot hear the voice that said that abolished the law and said that is the voice of righteousness. No, you are hearing the voice of dragon, just as he abolished it in Genesis 3. So this day you hear that same voice again. That is why you can proudly say Jesus abolished the law without even thinking about the consequences. All right, now the signs of the last days also saying something right here to you and me. Kindly hear.
You can't obviously believe that Watchmen, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for White It Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, to take heed that no man deceive you.
Hey guys, the gig is up. I'm not the real Jesus. As a matter of fact, the fella's name wasn't even Jesus. He had a Hebrew name. There wasn't a letter J until a few hundred years ago. With that being said, I have fooled the whole world into the biggest sham of all time. The name and identity of the real fella has been taken over by me. There are thousands of paintings of Jesus, and they don't even come close. Jesus was the creation of the Roman Catholic Church, which served to replace the real fella, who probably looked more like Morgan Freeman. But who cares? The truth doesn't matter, as long as you pay your tithes. Gotcha.
Prior to this, I got a preset, Revelation 12, not like you know already. And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent is the phrase. Always remember that, okay? And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. That old serpent, notice it. It is a footnote, okay? That is the phrase. Let's do something about that. Here I am. What did it say in Revelation 12:9? That old serpent is the phrase. Like you know already, I include this already into my presentation. The name of Allah in Arabic. This is how it's been written. That old serpent. Did you see the crown? And did you see the beheaded sword? That old serpent that deceived the whole world. That is what Revelation 12:9 said. That is the phrase. Here I am now. as a confirmation from the very Quran. Here I am, Quran Surah 3:54. And they, the unbelievers, plant to deceive. And Allah plans to deceive the unbelievers. And Allah is the best of all deceivers. What did he all say? Revelation 12:9. That old serpent. You know, Islam know how to lie, as their Quran has already taught them to deceive the unbeliever. Like you and me, we are unbelievers. Since we don't believe Quran, therefore we are an unbeliever. And Quran told them and taught them how to deceive us, okay? And if they want to twist this very scripture I'm reading from, they will say it's not being translated in the same way in Arabic, or it doesn't read the same way in Arabic. But in Arabic, the word is simply called marker. Marker simply means something that is somebody that is so skilled or skillful or deception or deceiver, excuse me. In this word used over here, plant, in Arabic, it is a marker. Okay? So in case someone want to, you know, that is what Quran told them. They are being commanded in their Quran to deceive the unbeliever. The one that doesn't believe Quran. Quran taught them that. Okay? So exactly what it is, that is what it is. Now Quran, Surah 7, verses 99, I read again. Are they saved from Allah's deception? No one feels safe from Allah's deception, except those that are perish or that shall perish. You see another coded line here. Simply means to say the unbeliever knows better than you and me. We are unbeliever, but Quran said those that is going to perish. That is not true. You and me simply know that Quran is the mark of the beast eternally. It came from the bottomless pit. It is garbage. Allah, it is the serpent. It is that old serpent from Genesis 3. You and me know. That is what Quran said. I said those that are not going to believe that Quran, they will be saying, which me we knows better. I know better. Let me be referring to myself. The royal law make it so clear. Out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, testimony shall be established. Here I am again, Quran 8. Okay, yeah, Quran, Surah 8, verses 30. As a confirmation from Quran. This is not the writing of this so-called Arab sense, hadith. No, this is Quran. That said is direct from the mouth of Allah, the very dragon, that old serpent. And I read now. And remember when the unbelievers plot deception against you, O Muhammad, to imprison you or kill you or expel you. They plot deception, but Allah also plot deception, and Allah is the best of all deceiver. Allah is the best of all deceiver. When you go to Genesis 3, it said the serpent is more crafty or subtle than any beast of the field. And Allah just claimed that upon himself. He is the best of all deceiver. Revelation 12:9 said that great, he said it is great serpent. Yeah, is more subtle. Is the best of all deceiver. Allah. Watch me now and just click on your brain. We want to prove something more. What did you notice over here? That old serpent. Do you still remember how the name of Allah is being written in Arabic? Is a snake. That old serpent. Allah is making it so clear unto you. He is the old serpent that deceived the whole world, and they are coming for you right now. The Sharia law. Christianity said they know how to lie. Wait, Allah, your grandfather, is right on his way for you. You are taking tithing for money. You are keeping Sunday. You are celebrating your evil Christmas, paganism, January 4th, all nonsense from Babylon. You know how to twist the royal law. You know how to break the royal law. Allah is on his way for you. He is the grandmaster of this very thing we are talking about. It is, oh my Father, that old serpent. That is line playlist of video. And Islam is the very last video to play for you. and me. Do you see snake? That old serpent. They are the very last video to play. It is a video or playlist of video of great deception that has been played right from Genesis of 3. Christianity is second to the last playing lies of video. Islam will pick it up from where Christianity drop it, and that is what is about to happen now. That Sharia law. You know how to lie Christendom. You wait. Allah, the best of all deceiver, is on his way for you. Allah in Hebrew, what did it mean? Curse. Allah simply means curse in Hebrew. If you want to write a curse in Hebrew, the holy language, this is how it's been written. You see, Allah, it simply means curse in Hebrew. Yes, He's going to curse every one of you that refuse to convert to Islam. And this is how the name of Allah is being written in Arabic. And Allah in Hebrew, in the holy language, is simply means curse. I don't care what you feel or what you go by that. I don't care whatever and how you want to translate it and say. Allah simply means God. That is for you. Okay, we go by the holy language that is going to be restored to the four corners of the earth. It is Hebrew language, the holy language. What did it say it means? It means curse. Like Jesus simply, when you take it down to Latin, it simply means earth pig. And that is the very animal the royal law command us not to touch. I don't care what you said it makes for you. You can call it your father, your elder brother, your savior, your whatever. I go by what the royal law said. Pig. Pig is unclean without touch. And we say the letter J that gave you Jesus is only 300 years old plus, not yet 400 at all. That is another Messiah. But the greatest of all lies on his way for you, which is Allah. And remember, Jesus is also coming with Mahdi. According to the ability, they said Jesus is going to lay his right hand on Mahdi and command Mahdi to convert the whole world to Islam. When you fail to do that, you Christian, you pork-eating Christian, you will know how sharp the sword of Allah is. Is a red dragon. That is also your normal ghost fire. It is your blood, ghost blood, because that red dragon soaked with blood. Instead of becoming a fiery serpent, now become a blood serpent, bloodless serpent. Okay, he never said that dragon was a bloodly dragon. No, it's red dragon. Rather, it's being soaked with blood. Allah is the consummation of this line playlist of videos started from Genesis 3. It's coming for you. Mishmekan. YAHUAH in Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Mishmekan, you are the reason we are here. You are the reason we are speaking. We don't care what Islam is doing. We don't care what the Christian is doing. We only care about what Abba YAHUAH said about you. If it were possible, that simply means to say it's not utterly possible, okay? That is, they are going to do it for you for a while. At the end of it all, you are coming out alive, back to the royal law. We are here for the elect and also for the chosen Gentile. Gentile is also being chosen, okay? So YAHUAH, in the presence of Abba YAHUAH, with this wonderful, breathful, life-giving message, I must say again. Titled for you and me, your faith has made you whole. The mystery of faith. That makes you whole. That's what I want to dig into today, alphabet by alphabet. We see it already, 5 letters. So we are going to take it one by one. By the grace of Abba YAHUAH, and I rebuke any drama of any kind, because I will do all my possible best to ensure I end it at part 1. Like you know already, I will always like to set the stage with Deuteronomy or Deborah 32 verses 1-4. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass, because I will publish the name of YAHUAH. Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. He is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment. A Elohim of truth and without iniquity, just and right is him. Ruach Kodesh. Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Yabo, Seke Yabo, Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Durilabayo, Seke Durilaba, Se Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Himo Santala Bayande Rebu, Seke Yabo, Se Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Yabo, Se. So family, before we go unveiled these are mysteries of this word called faith, alphabet by alphabet, I would also like us to take a deep breath into what is the royal law for? How does it become a lamb unto your feet? Here I am. It functions as a sacred marriage covenant between Yahuwah and his people Yisrael. Point 2. It outlines how the marriage would function, its stipulation, at what makes it a happy and a fruitful marriage. Point 3. It precept describe how the marriage won't function. Point 4. It what picture tells what marriage life won't be like. Point 5. Its judgment describe how each of the partner will relate to each other. Point 6. For either party to violate this agreement, violate the marriage itself. Point 7. For the groom, promise never to violate it because the groom is Abba Yahuwah himself. He don't have the appetite to do that, okay? That is why each one of us can look into heaven and say with all our heart, we are saved. Heaven is our home, okay? Not this stupid man Jesus. That is so stupid. Today, Shabbat is perpetual and tomorrow is no more perpetual. No, we are not after that. We don't go by that at all. We go by the very thing that is so authentic. He said he changed not. Right now, I will keep making my presentation. I don't care whether 10 people watch my message these days. It is a mind-boggling. Anyway, this message that I just did, Allah don't want you to watch it. Because he knew when you watch it, it's going to be of a somehow happy hand to you. But I also think maybe that message belongs to few people. But it was a mind-boggling. But I bless Abba Yehovah for the few numbers of people that watch it. Many are called. Only few he's choosing. In another hand, I think Allah don't want you to see the secret because we got more details inside Quran. The feast of Hanukkah. It is cleanse. It is cleanse your temple and turn on the light. I just did it a few days ago. I think about 2 days ago in the midst of the week. Or 3 days ago. I talks about the feast of Hanukkah. Okay? But Allah don't want people to watch it. Allah is so jealous of me. Dragon is so jealous of me. Jesus is so jealous of me. Azazel is so jealous of me because they hate the truth. They don't want people to know the truth. And when you are digging down the truth, something, you know that. Okay, I will keep making my presentation. I don't care. My message is not only for, it's not for this time. It is for all time. Hundreds, thousands of generations to come. They are still going to be watching this very message we are talking about. That is the good news of, internet. It's there already. I have it everywhere. So I will keep on making my presentation. The royal law make it so clear. They just one sinner will repent. Heaven and earth celebrate an angel party. Heaven celebrate angel party. Okay, they said they 1,000 or 1 million viewers will repent. Just one. Okay, right now, as Abba Yehovah revealed it already. Yield hey warning from above. You're like just like that of FBI warning. Abba Yehovah review to redeem. A man was just downloading my vision to pervert it. Since I begin to make this announcement, they all run away. It is really mind-boggling, but I don't care. Now, if you download my message, this wonderful vision by Yahuwah is bringing out of me in this last day to reach out to his people and say Jesus gave it to you. Ebola will visit you on Ebola will attend in Yahuwah's mighty name. And if you download my message to resound it, if you download my message to resound it under the voice of you, and say Jesus gave it to you, it is your vision, it came from Jesus. Ebola will attend you in Yahuwah's mighty name. If you download my message and resound it under the voice of you, and you use it to please any deity such as Allah, Christian blood, ghost blood, and their Jesus, the causes of Sapphira and Ananias is living in your belly already in Yahuwah's mighty name. If you download my vision, my message, to resound it under the voice of you, and place obligation of anything of any kind, condition of money making, such as a sowing of seeds, the hottest place in the link of fire shall be your dwelling, because freely you receive it, freely pass it, and we don't sell it, okay? So you can see in Yahuwah's mighty name is the seal of my message, okay? I don't have FBI one, I don't have it. I have this one. This is my YAHUAH'S warning. You can see Joshua 6:26 for this. You can see Acts of Apostle 5:1-11 for this. You can see Acts of Apostle 13 verses 6-11 also for this. You will find it scriptural. However, if you download my message to resound under the voice of you in reaching out to the lost sheep house of Yahweh, in propagating, the righteousness of Abba Yahuwah after you have repented, double glory, double honor, double blessing is ever yours. Eternal blessing is ever yours. You shall rule and reign with King Yahushua, you and your household. Yes, it go in this both way, in Yahuwah's mighty name. That is my seal. Okay? Like I always love to say, I'm much careless. I don't really care. Pursuing after the truth or chasing after the truth, I'm so careless of whose feelings is hurt. I don't care about how the truth PX you. I only cares about what the truth will do for you. Truth is so bitter, but it's the sweetest. Like I said in the other clip, Islam, this thing I'm doing against Allah, exposing the wickedness of Allah that is the old serpent, is gonna, when it hurts you, it's gonna do just two things for you. Number one, if it hurts you, therefore you repent, throw that garbage Quran into the bottomless pit, and come and carry the royal law. It will do that for you if you are willing. Or it will do this for you again. If it hurts you, pierce you down, you can just get your gun, your sword, your knife, and come after me. As your Quran has already told you, in order for you to acquire 72 virgin. That is the only two things. This is just the only two things it's going to do for you. Either you repent or you come after me. So right now, family, let's, run this heavenly race. Let's go now unveil the mystery of faith. What did it go for? Mystery, a mystery, a mystery. Nothing is hiding under this heaven before the elect. Oh, on a rescue mission, the very great sub of Abba Yahuwah. Darkness is going to disappear. A multitude is going to evaporate. This is his horrible sakayaba, inexhaustible supply of his mercy. This is his inexhaustible supply of his mercy. Horrible seke, call to ordinary people with extraordinary tasks. Let's unveil, disclose this hidden glory behind this honorable word called faith. Woman, your faith has made you whole. Woman, your faith has made you whole. You can see Mark chapter 5, 25 down to 34. This woman got so much faith that she now caught the most powerful supreme being attention to herself. Messiah said, who touched me? Yes, our faith makes the most powerful supreme being on earth in heaven to recognize her. Somebody touched me. Yeah, that is what we want to avail another faith. So right away now we start the stage or from this very wonderful word called faith. Faith. We start with the first alphabet. What did they go for? You know, F. F. Okay. What did F go for? Very simple matter. Follow Mashiach. The one you call Messiah. Follow Mashiach as he called to you. Okay. Excuse me. Follow Messiah as soon as he called to you. Okay. The direction of his call, the direction of the call, he said, follow me. The object of the call, he said, Messiah said, I will make you fishers of men. Okay. That is the object of the call. I will make you fishers of men. Okay. The work of the call, Messiah said it is signs and wonders. Okay. The result of his call, Messiah said it is paradise. So that is the meaning of this. As you just heard him call. If you hear him call to you, follow right away. Delay not. So let's get a precept to validate this. Here we are, Matthew 18 to 25. Excuse me, Matthew chapter 4, 18 to 25. And Yahushua, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simeon called Kepha, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. 19. And he said unto them, follow me. As he called them, they follow right away. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. 20. And they straight away left their nets and followed him. I keep telling people, they're not my father. He is awesome. Dragon is jealous of me. Allah is jealous of me. Jesus is jealous of me. Dragon, I know you are jealous of me because you hate the truth. I keep telling you people, fear my father. I don't waste time. You can read the other verses. I couldn't read. It's 18 to 25. Here I am again, Matthew 9, verses 9 to 13. Maybe I'm also going to read the verse 9 for the sake of time. And Yehoshua passed forth from thence, and he saw a man named Matthew. That is Metiyahu. His name in Hebrew is Metiyahu, sitting at the court of the custom. And he said unto him, follow me. And he arose and followed him. As soon as he called, they don't waste time. You can do the other verses. I couldn't. Here we are, John chapter 1, verses 34 or 35 down to 40. Again, the next day, after Yahuwah stood, and two of his disciples, looking upon Yahushua as he walked, he said, behold, the Lamb of heaven, the Lamb of Yahuwah. As soon as they hear that, as soon as they heard that from their master, and two disciples heard him speak, and the two disciples heard him speak, and they followed Yahushua right away. So this is the one we have been waiting for. As soon as Yahuwah or John the Baptist said that, they just run after him. 40. One of the two which heard John Yahuwah speak and followed him was Andrew, Simeon, Kepha's brother. As soon as he said describe, like what I'm doing now, I'm describing the true Messiah for you. Okay? If your heart is not hardened, you follow him. That is why Yahuwah, is the forerunner of Messiah. He came to prepare the way. Is this, best man. He came to prepare the way. This was his job. As soon as he points Messiah, Yahushua, to his disciple, they followed. And this is the first alphabet of this word called faith. Follow him. As soon as you hear he called you, he can call you by enemies. Just follow him. Here I am, John Luke chapter 5, verses 1 to 11. And it came to pass that as the people pressed upon him to hear the word of Abba Yahuwah, he stood by the link of, okay, let me just go to where I want to, yes, 4, verses 4 now. Now, when he had left speaking, he said unto Simeon, launch out into the deep and let down your nets for a caught. And Simeon answered, I don't need this long song. Okay, let me take it. And Simeon answering said unto him, Master, we have toiled all night and have taken nothing. Nevertheless, at thy word, I will lay down the net. And when they had this done, they enclosed a great multitude of fish, because he said, I'm going to make you fishers of men. As soon as he said, okay, I'll be walking, but nothing, but since you said so, I will do that. I go by what you said. Okay, what happened now? And the multitude of fish, and their net breaks, and they beckoned unto their partners which were in the other ship, that they should come and help them. And they came and filled both the ships, so that they began to sink. That is when you follow, this is what is going to happen. All right. Now 11. Okay, 11. Oh, I take it from 10. And so were also James and Yehukanah, the son of Zebedee, which were our partners with Simeon. Yehoshua said unto Simeon, fear not, from henceforth thou shalt cut men. That is the object. And when they had both their ship brought their ship to the land, they forsook. This is what I want to read. They forsook all things, and followed him. Messiah is calling us, and with anything by thing. He used miracle to call some. He used his servant to call some. He used the Ruach HaKodesh to call some. He used his own voice to call some. He called by anything. But as soon as you just follow. That's what we are doing here. You can also read Luke chapter 1, verses 26 down to 56 or so. The murder, the most blessed woman eternally in heaven and on earth. It is Maria. She is the most blessed woman in heaven and on earth. As soon as Jehavrel called to her, gave her the good tidings, she followed. She followed that voice, and confirmation was given. You can read it, or should I read some part for you? Okay, let me read some part. From 26. And in the 6th month, the angel Jehavrel was sent from Yahuwah. She was being called by angel Jehavrel. Yahuwah called unto her through angel Jehavrel, Melech Jehavrel, unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man. Okay, I read 28. And the angel came in unto her and said, greetings, thou that are highly favored. Yahweh is with thee. Blessed art thou among all women. Greatest, wonderful, greeting. She is being favored by Abba Yahuwah, and being favored by Abba Yahuwah. You see, as soon as the good news, the good tidings was being given unto her, look at what she did. 38 now. Mariam arose in those days and went. Okay, no, let me take it from. And Mariam said, behold, the handmaid of Yahuwah, be it unto me according to thy word. And the angel departed from her, and Mariam arose in those days and went into the hill country with haste. She didn't delay. With haste into a city of Yehudah, and entered into the house of Zechariah, and saluted Elizabeth. And it came to pass that when Elizabeth heard of salutation of Mariam, the baby, that is Yahukanah, leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Ruach HaKodesh, a confirmation. And this is why where she now fully convinced her that blessed is truly she. She is really blessed among all women. If you keep reading, you are going to see how she prays herself. It said, from generation to generation, I will be called blessed among them. He said, all generation is going to be, we are going to be calling it blessing. Blessing. And today we do. Okay. As soon he said she make haste. That is the first letter of this word called faith. Follow right away as you hear. As you hear his voice, don't delay. Here we are again, another powerful woman on the move. Another most blessed woman in heaven and on earth. On the move in this word called faith. She is also being called Maria Magdala. You know, one name is almost being given unto both. They are powerful women of Yahuwah. Here I am. Here I am. That is why I said, Drago is so jealous of me. You want to silence me. Rather, you will be silent in the abyss of fire without mercy in Yahuwah's mighty name. Luke chapter 7 from 36 way down to 50. I'm going to do some part, okay? And you do the leftover part. I couldn't. This is how she's also being called. And one of the Pharisees desired him that he would eat with him. And he went into the Pharisee's house and sat down to meat. And behold, a woman in the city which was a sinner, when she knew that Yahushua sit at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment. Who told her, who convinced her that you should go and do this powerful service. This was how she's being called. This is the calling of the Ruach HaKodesh. The Ruach HaKodesh was the one who placed this word in her heart. Just go and wash the feet of the author of life. It needs some massage. Go and do that. Even though you are a sinner, but you are being called. As soon as she heard that voice, she took an alabaster jar and ran for him. You don't waste time. And stood at his feet behind him, weeping, and began to wash his feet with tears and did wipe them with the hairs of her head, and kissed his feet and anointed them with the ointment. So she is being called. This is how the Ruach, as soon as she followed that voice and she traced that voice and she got the Messiah. Caught his attention once again powerfully. Now let's see the father of faith, from whose anointing of faith I type from it, okay? Father Abraham is the father of faith, okay? Here I am, Genesis, Bereshit 12, verses 1, I will read 1 to 5 or 6. Now Yahuwah had said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curse thee. And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. So Abraham depart. As soon as he hear that voice, he follow. Even though he don't know where he's going, but he just follow. That is faith. And this is the very mystery of this first alphabet of this word called faith. F. So Abram departed as Yahuwah had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Aram. And Abram took Sarah his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had begotten in Aram, and they went forth into the land of Canaan, and into the land of Canaan that they came. And into the land of Canaan, like me, America, here I come. Into the land of Canaan, and there they came. As soon as Abba Yahweh spoke, as soon as Abba Yahweh releases his will right away, he departed. You don't know where to go, but Abba Yahweh, He was just directing and he was following that voice. Don't delay. As soon as you hear his voice, yes, and follow. And this is this worker faith. Again, let's see another calling. Abba Yehovah can call you with all, in different ways. It doesn't mean the way he called me, that is how he's going to call you. No, he's using all things to call us in different ways. Meanwhile, follow as you hear. That is the very first alphabet of this work of faith. Let's see how he also called this great mighty man of Yahuwah again, Yusuf, the one you call Joseph. Genesis 45:46. And Yusuf said unto his brethren, you know what they did to him? We are also going to see that picture. Come nigh to me, I pray you. And they came not. And he said, I am Yusuf, your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not aggrieved, nor angry with yourselves, that ye sold me hither. For Yahuwah, listen now, for Yahuwah did send me before you to preserve lives. He said, you are not the one that I didn't hear your voice. You is in the world. You are not the one that brought me over here. You shouldn't be grieved over that. Okay? Abba Yahuwah did it to preserve lives. This is the object of it. And this is the work of it. Miracle. As soon as he call, as soon as you hear his voice, follow Yahushua. As soon as you hear his voice, or as soon as you hear him calling you, just follow. This one they were taking, they were the one. He said, no, you are not the one. Abba Yahuwah sent me before you to preserve life, not you. So let us see how something can use tribulation, okay, to send you, to call you. But as soon as you hear, follow. Yeah, sometimes use tribulation. Great trouble. Here I am in the book of Yashia. You keep hearing from me. I always read. I love this book, okay? The book of Yashia. Joshua 13. 10:13 make references, okay? And 2 Samuel 1:18 also make references to it. So I read 41. The book of Yashia 41 and 2 Timothy also make references. 3:8 make references also to this wonderful book. I read now chapter 41 from verses 20. I would have loved to read all, but there's no time for that. And Jacob called Joseph his son and commanded him, saying, behold, thy brethren are feeding in Shechem this day, and behold, they have not yet come back. Go now, therefore, and see where they are, and bring me word back concerning the welfare of thy brethren and the welfare of the flock. And Yusuf sent his son, Joseph, to the valley of Aram. Herob. And Joseph came for his brothers to Shechem, and could not find them. And Joseph went about the field which was near Shechem to see where his brethren had turned, and he missed his road in the wilderness, and knew not which way he should go. This is the calling we are talking about. He missed on the way, okay? Because Abba Yahuwah called him. You can't mix and go back. No, you must find your brother. You need to go to Egypt to preserve lives over there. 22. And an angel of Yahuwah found him wandering in the road towards the field, and Yusuf said unto him, unto the angel of Yahuwah, I seek my brethren. Hast thou not heard where they are feeding? And the angel of Yahuwah said unto Yusuf, I saw thy brethren are feeding here, and I heard them say they would go to feed in due time. And Joseph hearkened to the voice. You see, he hearkened to the voice of Yahuwah, and he went to his brethren in due time, and found them there in due time feeding the flock. And Yusuf advanced to his brethren, and before he had come nigh unto them, they had resolved to slay him. And Simeon said to his brethren, behold, the man of dreams is coming unto us this day, and now therefore come. excuse me, come and let us kill him and cast him into one of these pits that are in the wilderness, and his father shall seek him from us. We will say an evil beast, has devoured him. And Reuben, okay. And Reuben heard this word of his brethren concerning Joseph, and he said unto them, you should not do these things. For how can we look up to our father Jacob? Cast him into the pit of this into the pit to die there, but stretch forth not thy hand upon him to spoil his blood, to devour in order. Okay, yeah, he said this in Reuben said this in order to deliver him from their hand, to bring him back to his father. And when Yusuf came to his brethren, he sat before them, and they rose upon him and seized him and smote him to the earth and stripped the coat of many colors which he had, and they took him and cast him into a pit, and the pit there was no water, but serpents and scorpions, and Joseph was very afraid of the serpent and scorpions that were in the pit. And Joseph cried out with a loud voice, and Yahuwah hid the serpent and scorpion in the side of the pit, and they did no harm unto Yusuf. And Yusuf called out from the pit to his brethren, and said unto him, what have I done unto you? And in what way have I sinned? Why did you not fear Yahuwah concerning me? Am I not of your bones and flesh? And is not Jacob our father, my father? Why do ye do these things unto me these days? And how will you be able to look up to our father Jacob? And he continued to cry out and call unto his brethren from the pit. And he said to Yehuda, Simeon, and Levi, my brethren, lift me up from the place of darkness in which you have placed me, and come these days to have compassion on me, your children, ye children of Yahuwah, and the sons of Jacob my father. And if I have sinned unto you, are you not the son of Abraham, Yisrael, and Jacob? If they saw an orphan, they had compassion over him, or one that were hungry, they gave him a bread to eat, or one that was thirsty, they gave him a water to drink, or one that was naked, they covered him with garment. And how then will you withhold your pity from me, your brother? For I am of your flesh and blood. And if I have sinned unto you, surely you will do this on account of my father. And Yasuf spoke this word from the pit, and his brethren could not listen to him, nor incline their ear to the words of Yasuf. And Yasuf was crying and weeping in the pit. And Yasuf said, oh, that my father knew these days the acts which my brethren have done unto me, and the words which they have this day spoken unto me. And all his brethren held his cry and weeping in the pit, and his brethren went and removed themselves from the pit, so that they might not hear the cry of Yasuf and his weeping in their pit. And we see the answer he gave to them. Genesis 45, 4-6. It says, you are not the one who did this to me. Abba Yahuwah did it. He set me before you in order to preserve life. So this was how he was being called, to prepare the way for the upcoming event, to save the entire household. So as soon as you hear his voice, follow. And this is the first alphabet of this word called faith. And we have a lot of wonderful things that happened over there to the south. When he got there, they were trying to, they said, the way you look like, you are like a child of a very rich man. You never reveal the secret. He never said, my brother sold me. The brother said he was a servant and he disobeyed them, so they don't want him anymore. And he himself also admitted that he was a servant. He said, in order to cover up my brother's wickedness, I don't want to expose them, to others, to know how wicked they are. You see? So anyway, in all together, Abba Yahweh send him over there. Altogether, this calling of King Yehoshua, he said the first alphabet, what did he say? Follow Messiah or follow Mashiach as soon as he called to you. And his calling to you is simply mean invitation. He invites you to his wedding supper. He simply invites you into his humanitarian grant. That was the main object he called the disciple for. Heal the sick, do this, raise the poor, feed the hunger. That is the object of the call. So right now, Revelation 19:9, and he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the wedding, unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. You are blessed if he called you into his ministry. You are blessed if he called you into his humanitarian grant. You are blessed because altogether it is invitation into his marriage. Blessed are you if you are being invited. Blessed are they which are called into the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he said unto me, these are the true saints of Yahuwah. When you be invited, and we see the reward of the call, paradise. Okay, the result of the call, it is paradise. In case, or just for someone who will say, I'm not qualified for what? I'm too filthy, or I'm too old, or I'm too young, or I'm too dull, I'm not qualified, or I'm not eloquent. But the character of the call is Yahushua, okay? You have no excuses when you hear his voice, follow him. The character of the call is just Yahushua, his Messiah himself. I will make you. I will build you. I will mold you. Okay? Eloquency, education, wealth will never substitute for this call or for his call. They will never substitute for the call. The call is Yahushua HaMashiach. Matthew 19:16-25. Like this man, Matthew, that reject the call, or that denounced the call, or that gave a reason for the call. He gave a reason. You can take it 16-25, but I'm taking it from 21 for the sake of time. Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, because that is his humanitarian grant. Okay? For you to help the poor. Sell it and give them out to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. This was how he called this rich man right from his youth. Just go and sell everything you have, give it to the poor, because that is the that is the object of the call. Humanitarian to help the poor. Now 22, hear what this man did. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had a great possession. Say, how can I do this? And Yahushua now said unto his disciple, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of Yahuwah. And again he said unto them, it is very easy for a camel to go through the eyes of a needle, but than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahuwah, because they begin to worship their money. Okay, then these are money lovers, like Oyedipo, like what do they call the other filthy one? Adeboye, that requested from his viewer 1 billion naira. 1 billion. Close to $3 million US. Almost $3 million US. Go and sell it all. Give it to the poor. People is in Libya suffering. You handle it to them and follow me. That is where you will not enter heaven. Now we are dead with the first alphabet, which is, I keep telling you people, fear my father. Dragon is so jealous of me that I know. Want to make things difficult. You are being cast down. Because I go by the commandment of Abba Yahuwah. I go by the commandment of Abba Yahuwah and I go by his name. Don't dare fear my father. So what did the second alphabet go for? The second alphabet is simply called what? A. What did it go for? Without no wasting of time, abide in Yahushua. Abide in him. In this journey, just abide. Okay? So right now, here is a scripture to validate this very saying. Second alphabet. This is the mystery of this work of faith, people. This is all you need. When you say, I have faith, check it out. Line it up, preset it. To see if you are in tune with all these characteristics. The first alphabet, we see what it contains. That is how faith works. And the second letter, abide in Yahushua. That is how faith works. Don't deviate, abide over, stay in him. Here I am. Yahukanai 15, 1 to 11. The place you call John. I am the true vine. And my father is the husbandman. We see Yahushua, we see the Father already. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. If you don't abide him, he get you out of the way. You can't occupy that seat. He taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he prunes it. Give you more anointing to keep abiding, that it might bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide, because he said he have already taught you something. Right now, see what he said. Verse 4. Abide in me. And this is the mystery of this work of faith, the very second alphabet of it all. Abide in Yahushua. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruits of its own except ye abide in the vine, so more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abides in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye cannot do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and it wither, and man gather them and cast them into fire. That is the link of fire. If you don't abide in him, he's telling you where he's going to cast you into. If you abide in another deity such as Jesus, Allah, Christian ghost fire. Originally it is blood, ghost blood. The dragon, red one. And they are burnt. If ye abide in me, and my words, this is the mystery of you abide in him, and my words abide in you. What is this word? Shabbat is perpetual. Only one name is given in under this whereby you must be saved. That is his word. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask whatever ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father's glorified, that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciple. As the Father hath loved me, so loved I, so have I loved you. So have I loved you. Continue in my love. If ye keep my commandments, that is the only definition of love. You loving him. If ye keep my commandment, ye shall abide in my love. Even as I have kept my Father's commandment and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, that your joy might be full. If only you can abide. This is the mystery of this word called faith. The second alphabet. Yahushua said Yahuwah is the husbandman, and he is the vine. If you abide in him, he told you already what you are going to acquire. But if you don't, it also tell you already the sequences. Here I am, Genesis 2:9. And out of the ground made Yahuwah Elohim to grow. The Yahuwah is the husbandman, okay? Is the owner of the field. He holds it. And he plant all things inside this very field. Grow let me take it again. Out of the ground made Abba Yahuwah Elohim grow every tree that is pleasing to the sight. And good for food. The tree of life also is in the midst of the garden. What did he say? He is the vein. You are the branch. If you abide in this garden, it simply means eternal kingdom of Abba Yahweh. You know, it's coming right back again. He said, when you abide in this tree, the tree of life, you are going to bear much fruit eternally. Whatever you ask for is going to be given unto you. And your joy is going to be filled eternally. Okay? Because in this garden is fullness of joy. And this tree over here, it is Yahushua HaMashiach. Is the vein. Abba Yahweh is the husbandman. And you are the branch. No tree without branch. Okay? Here is this tree again in the restored kingdom of Abba Yahuwah. Revelation 22:1. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of Yahuwah and of the Lamb. In the midst of the streets of it, and on the either side of the river, was there the tree of life, okay, which bear 12 manner of fruits, and yielded the fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nation. You see, there is a healing in that tree. Let's check it out. Let me blast you now with a healing from that tree. Isn't it said the tree of life? We saw it in Genesis 2:9. We also say Revelation 1:22, 1-3. It said in that tree, the leaves of the feet is the healing to the nation. Okay, here I am. Because as you are going to abide in Messiah, the counterfeit, is going to make life tough. We see it already from the case of Joseph. Exodus 15:22-25. So Moshe brought Yisrael from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur, and they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. And when they came to Marah, they could not drink of the waters of Marah, for they were bitter. Therefore, the name of it was called Marah. And the people murmured against Moshe, saying, what shall we drink? And he cried unto Yahuwah, and Yahuwah showed him what? A tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and a ordinances, and there he approved them. Now the tree now healed the water from bitterness to sweet. All right, that while you are going abiding in him, certainly there's gonna be some gallbladder. Okay, something is gonna put you sometime in a bitter state. But when you abide in this tree, it will make it sweet for you. That is, it will make it so sweet. You will despise all pain and press towards the goal, to the letter I. Dragon is jealous of me, 100%. I know Allah, Jesus, Jesus. They are jealous. We just saw what Messiah said in John 15:1-11. Okay. The only way you are going to love him, remain his love, it is to keep the royal law. Here I am, John 14. That is abiding. That is how you abide in him. That is how you are in him. He is in you. Trinity will not banner over you. John 14, 15, the way down to 24. If you love me, keep my commandment. That is the definition of you loving Messiah. 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide As you abide in his commandment, what is going to abide also in you in return? The Ruach HaKodesh, the Comforter, that he may abide with you forever. This is the gift of eternal life. Even while you are facing that difficult time, even though God blinded is all over you, no, eternal life is already yours. No one carry the Ruach HaKodesh and perish. No, it is the seal. Remember, the Ruach HaKodesh, it is the seal of our salvation. When you receive the Ruach HaKodesh, it is confirmed. Because he abides you, not to get him out of there. He will help you when the devil, the serpent, the Jesus, that Jesus is coming on to you to deceive. No, he will expose. It's the power of revelation, power of conception. Miracles, kayababayo, ribo santalaboye. He will abide in you if you abide in the royal law. Trinity will abide in Norokos Kayababa 17. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, this very spirit the world cannot receive him. The word. Christians don't have this. No. They have ghost fire. Let me also be giving it to them sometime that way. Ghost fire. Originality is ghost blood, because it is being called red dragon. That is the ghost fire of the Christian. Ghost blood that is sucking human's blood. You can't receive it. Said the world cannot receive it, because it is yet him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. Now 20, at that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and are in you. 21, he that hath my commandment and keepeth them, it is he that loveth me. And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him, and will manifest myself to him. Now 24, 3. Yahushua answered and said unto them, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him, and make our abode with him. That is, will make our home in him. He that loveth me not keepeth not my saying, and the word which ye hear is not mine, but the Father which sent me. This is the mystery, people. Abide, the second letter. This is all it contains. So check your lifestyle, check your belief. Apostle Shaul say he always check his faith to see whether he say he always check himself to see whether he is still in this faith. This is the second alphabet of this word called faith. He say always check himself to see whether I'm still in the faith. Okay, so check yourself. If really this two letter, what it contains, if you are living by it, that is this work of faith. And without faith, no one can please Yahuwah. Here I am, John 6, 58 to 71. You can do the all the reading, okay? I just want to pick some verses to prove to you, to let you see the people that refuse to abide in this faith. You need to abide. It is of a great word. 58. This is that bread which came down from heaven, not as your fathers did eat manna, and are dead. He that eateth of this bread shall live forever. These things said he in the synagogue as he taught in Capernaum. Many therefore of his disciples, when they had heard this, said, this is an hard saying, because they don't understand it. This is an hard, they said, where is this 60? This is an hard saying. Who can bear, who can hear this? In other words, who can keep this? Who can do this? When Yahushua knew in himself that his disciple murmured at it, he said unto them, do this offend you? What? And if ye shall see the Son of Man ascend up where he was. Okay, now let me jump to 65. And he said, therefore, this I unto you. And he said this, therefore, and he said, therefore said I unto you that no man can come unto me, except it were given unto him of my Father. From that time, listen now, from that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. They did not abide. In other words, they did not abide with him, in him anymore. They dropped all his teaching, like all my followers. I was having more than 1,000 followers. Since I began to secure the message of Abba Yahuwah, all of them ran away. They ran away. Yes. Because they don't have the heart of understanding. Because their heart was not ready for deliverance, or their heart was not ready to follow the real thing. They love Babylonia. They want to pervert somebody's message and say Jesus give it to you. If you say Jesus give you this vision, that simply means you are destroying what you are rebuilding what we are destroying. Because that was their motive. As soon as they hear the security from Abba Yahuwah curse, they run away. If you obey his blessing, if you don't obey his curse, Messiah keep repeating it. You don't want to obey the message. Why should they follow? He said, many of them, they just left him, okay? Then said Yahushua unto the 12, will ye also go away? Then Simeon Kepha answered him, Adonai, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life. Understand this, be given not. This one abide. Kepha said, I go nowhere. America, nothing stand between me and nothing stand between me and America. America, here I come. Heaven, yeah, I come. Nothing stand between me and heaven. Excuse me, nothing. In you there is a word of eternity. I go nowhere. I will abide with you. This is how we also abide. Many are called, few are chosen. Now, this is the mystery of this walk of faith. The second alphabet, what did it go for? Abide in Yahushua HaMashiach. If you don't abide, that is also giving some picture of those that refuse to abide. You know, the truth is very hot. It's so bitter. Hearing it, it peels. In fact, it pains more than surgery. Sometimes it's difficult to handle. But if you got the courage to handle it, it is eternal life for you. Now we proceed to the third letter. Like all my followers have deserted me. They never follow me anymore. They run away. But until you see miracle, you won't believe. You just wait. You're going to see something. A mind-boggling confirmation. Then you will return back to life. Okay, now. You will return back to life. You can't run out of life into darkness. You will run from darkness into light. Okay. What is the third letter? Simply go for I. Okay. Is it not one I? I say one I. I'm sorry. Just a slip of tongue. Okay. I. So what did that go for? I will never leave you nor forsake you. In this matter, I see so strong. We see what banner over. We see what abide in you. King Yahushua said, I and my Father will not come to you to make our home in you. And the Ruach HaKodesh is already in you. He said it will abide in you forever. He said, I and my Father will also come and abide in you. We will sit in you. That is the Trinity on you. Okay. That is the message we just did not too long about our head, the mystery of our head. We see Abba Yahuwah sit between the cherubims. One at the right hand and one at the left side. Abba Yahuwah was in the center. And that is what is inside of you if you abide. If you abide, they three also will abide in you as well. And in that, they not said, we will never leave you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. In this dark world, in this tough time, I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Here I am, Deuteronomy or Deborah 31, 6-8. Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahuwah thy Elohim, it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. He says he's the one that go ahead for you in this, journey. How did he go ahead of us? Just go and read Exodus from chapter 3 way down to chapter 14. That was how he go ahead of us. Okay, you shouldn't be afraid. He said he is the one that go ahead of you. He will not fail you, nor forsake thee. He go ahead of you in any place, anywhere, in any situation. Is right there. I read it now. And Yahuwah, he is he that doeth go before thee. He repeated it here again. It is he. When you read Exodus, or Shemo, Exodus, chapter 3, way down to 40, you will see how he go ahead of our forefather, doing those wonders, signs and wonders. Because you must let us go. Anything that hold you back must let you go. As you abide, as you follow, as you abide. The third alphabet simply go for, I will never leave you, nor forsake you. What is the title of the message? The mystery of your faith has made you whole. This is the mystery of that faith that make that woman whole. This is how it is. This is all. Okay, this is the mystery of how your faith will make you whole from all, totality, in all. Okay, we'll go before you. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed in anything. He's promised you in this boat of a boat or ship of faith. He will never leave you. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Here I am again, Deuteronomy 4, Deuteronomy 4:31. For Yahuwah the Elohim is a merciful Yahuwah. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he swore unto them. He said again, I will never leave you, nor forsake you. This is the mystery of this walk of faith. His promise, his covenant is right there as you follow. Here I am again, Genesis, Bereshit 28:15 in the word of promise. And behold, 15, and behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places where thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land, for I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of. You see, in this, Father Abraham, as soon as he heard, he followed, and now gave. You see the promises he gave unto him. I'm going to make you a great nation. Great nation will come out of you. I will make you the father of many. Anyone bless you, I bless. Anyone curse you, I curse. You see, really today is the father of many nations. Okay, he said, until I fulfill that thing, I will not leave you nor forsake you. Okay, let me just call out the scripture. I will read some, I will not read some. Okay, exactly the same place I quote, you will find it also in Hebrew 30 verses 5, Matthew 28 18 to 20. Okay, Isaiah Yeshayahu 49 30 to 16. Jeremiah 29:11. Then Psalm 46. Let me read some. Hear the word of promises again as you keep faith. Yirmiyahu 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith Yahuwah, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end, to give you that thing he said unto you. On this journey, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Here I am. Yeshayahu, Isaiah 49, 30 to 16. Sing, O heavens, and be joyful, O earth, and break forth into singing, O mountains, for Yahuwah hath comforted his people, and will have mercy upon his afflicted. But Zion said, Yahuwah hath forsaken me, and Yahuwah hath forgotten me. Can a mother forget her a sucking child, that she should not have compassion on her on the son of her womb. Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy will are continually before me. I will never leave you, nor forsake you. Here I am, Psalm 46. Tehillim. Psalm 46, okay. Tehillim is Psalm. Yahuwah is my refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will I not fear. Though the earth be removed, and though the mountain be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters therefore roar and be troubled, though the mountain shake with the swelling thereof, there is a river. Okay. So King David is just letting you know, even though the situation become like this, he said he will never be afraid. Okay, let me read that place now. There is a river, the streams, wherefore shall make glad the city of Yahuwah and the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. Yahuwah is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. Yahuwah shall help her, and that earlier the haughty raised the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted away. Okay, so let me go to verses 10 now. Even though King David is making it so clear, even though the situation comes so ugly like this, still, I won't be shaking. Be still, verses 10 now. Be still and know that I am Yahuwah. I will be exalted among the haughty or nation. I will be exalted in all the earth. You see, like where the case of Joseph, Abba Yahuwah was being glorified. Okay, as he followed, he did all these 5 alphabets. That is how Abba Yahuwah was being exalted. In my own case, he will also be exalted in all the earth. Okay, so that is the 4th alphabet of this word called faith. I will never leave you nor forsake you. There is a promises also for our Messiah from Yahushua HaMashiach. Matthew 28, 18 to 20. Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and on earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptize them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Ruach HaKodesh, teaching them to observe all things wheresoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Amen. Is right here. Now we'll go for the 4th letter. What did that go for? Letter T. What did it go for? Oriba Sakayaba. Abba Yahuwah. Ibaraba Sekaya. Abba Yahuwah. Himo Santalabu Yeke. Abba Yahuwah. Igorobos Karabo. Abba Yahuwah. Himo Santalabu Yenerebo. Baraba Sekaya be. Barabasekeya Abaya Igorobos Karabo Abaya Ima Santa Labu Yenderebo. What did it go for? Letter T. Turn not to the right, nor to the left. Okay? Don't go to the right and don't turn to the left. That is the royal law. Okay? That is how you abide. That is how you follow. That is how you get the promise of I will never leave you nor forsake you. Turn not to the right, not to the, that is faith. Abide in those things that you were being told. Here I am, Joshua chapter 1 verses 1 to 9. I'm only going to read 7. I read now. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moshe my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left. Thou mayest prosper whatsoever thou wheresoever thou goest. Don't turn not to the right, nor to the left from the royal law, all this commandment. Don't turn away from it. That is where you are going to get this prosperity. This prosperity, they are killing themselves up. They are killing themselves for it. They already turned from the they already turned away from the royal law. David Oyedepo having 4 private jets. That is turning away from the royal law. That is pure wickedness. This stupid he-goat again, what is his name? Adeboye, demanding from the congregation to give $1 billion. That is 1 billion naira. That is turning away from the royal law. What kind of job are they doing to offer you such money? What kind of job? To do what with? This is why they cannot preach sound doctrine. This is why they always preach prosperity, because that is what their inches ears wants to hear. So that they will keep demanding such huge amount of money. Not that someone cannot afford that, but don't place it as a condition. Don't let others hear of it. It is an intimidation for the one that cannot give it. It is an intimidation. If you don't turn from the right and turn from the royal law to right or left, Abba Yehovah will even use somebody to give you $1 billion or $1 trillion. There are wealthy people here on earth, secret trillionaires. Let me say so. He will use that to bless you. All right, now here we are in Psalm 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, the counsel of the wicked. It is Adeboye and it is Oyedepo. It is all these Christians, they are the counsel of the wicked. Nor stand in the way of the sinners. They are sinners. What is sinner? Simply mean breaking the royal law. Sinner, sin, you break the royal law. That is the definition of sin. Nor sitter in the seat of the scornful, mockers. The Christians, they are mockers. If you want to, they are mock. They sell all things. They sell the holy, what they call it, the anointing oil. They are selling all things, which means Messiah was so mad against those that were doing it. Those days, selling doves, selling whatever money exchange right in the house of Yahuwah. As he came, his hunger burned against them. He overturned all things and threw them out of the temple. So you shall not make my father's house the house of business, the house of merchants. Exactly what they are mockers. Christendom is doing, selling all things. 2. But his delight is in the law of Yahuwah, and in his law doeth he meditate night and day. Christianity said Jesus abolished the law. Therefore, you are not blessed. You are under curse. Only Jesus is the one that said, I will never leave you. You are under the control of Jesus, of course. All this 4 alphabet, it goes to Jesus. You turn already to Jesus. The Jesus that abolished the law, that man of sin. What is sin? Breaking the royal law. And Jesus said, I abolished. Allah is right on his way to abolish the remaining one. 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. What did we just say? That Messiah in John 15, 1 to 11, if you abide in him, you are the branch. He is the tree. The tree that is being planted by the rivers of water. We see that in Revelation 22, 1. Planted by the rivers of water that bring forth his fruit in his season. Also shall not wither, never. It is Yahushua. Whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. As soon as you abide, you don't turn to the right nor to the left, and you will never wither. You are going to be receiving message, new wine all the time. You will be sustained in this dark world. You won't lack a word from Abba Yahuwah. He won't leave you uncomforted. Because you are being planted by the river. The river, there is Ruach HaKodesh. Or the word of Abba Yahuwah is being also called water. Or the Ruach HaKodesh also in this case. It will abide in you forever. We see in Psalm 1. There is the tree of life. As you abide, as you don't talk. There is the river of life. The Ruach HaKodesh is going to abide in you eternally. Therefore, say whatever you touch, you just prosper. You just flourish. You don't lack a thing. And we also know what tree is. A tree is the one that makes everything. The chair to sit, the bed to lay is being made by a tree. Okay? Everything. Tell me no, is not bowing to this tree in the whole world, including the president you look up to, the one that said they are calling him Donald Trump. He bowed to tree. Including your filthy pastors, the one that says David Oyedipo, he bowed to tree. All your stupid pastors in fact the Islam, your whatever imam, he bowed to tree. Your Allah bowed to tree, because tree make that seat where you seated. That is the tree of life. You bow to it. Okay, you bow to it. 4. The ungodly are not so. He said the ungodly cannot prosper. They will wither because they are in the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The counsel of the wicked over there in verses 1, chapter 1, Psalm 1, verses 1. It is Jesus. He gave you a wrong counsel, that he abolished the law. It is Allah who said the royal law has been corrupt. They gave you a wrong counsel, and we see that in Genesis 3. He gave the woman the wrong counsel, and she broke the royal law. And she go for the wisdom of the serpent, the very one the Christian is about to celebrate now, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, their Christmas tree. They are about to do it again, celebrate the death of humanity, and celebrate the fall of human, and celebrate the new wisdom they found in the dragon, the Allah, the old serpent, and Jesus that abolished the law. You go by their counsel. You take their counsel. They are mockers, these folly deities. The ungodly, verses 4, are not so, but they are like the chaff which the wind drove away. Yes, they will be blown into the eternal lake of fire. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment. Jesus, Jesus, Allah, your ghost, they can't stand. Christian, you can't stand on judgment. No sinners in the congregation of the righteous. You see, they couldn't stand in my congregation. They ran away. Here is sharp sickle. Here is a sharp sickle. We are in the process of winding out those things that is not needed in the kingdom. You can't stand on my way. Since you refuse to repent. For Yahweh knoweth the way of the righteous, but the ways of the wicked shall perish. That is their end, okay? If you turn from the royal law. He said, I said before you, this is the life or death. If you obey, you get life. If you disobey the royal law, you get death. You get killed. Baba Yahuwah. And Sharia law is on its way for you. As soon as you turn away from the royal law, you can still return back and keep the royal law. Here I am. Turn not to the right, nor to the left. Revelation 22:7. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of this prophecy of this book. It just records what took place in Tehillim or Psalm chapter 1. Messiah records it. If you keep the saying of this book of the law, you are blessed. In other words, if you don't keep the saying of this law, you are cursed. It's both way. There's no other way about it. Jeremiah 70:5-8. Jeremiah. Thus saith Yahuwah, cursed be the man that trusted in man. Jesus is a man of sin, and you trusted in him. Allah is a man of sin, and you trusted in him. And maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahuwah. He said is a curse. For he shall be like the heat in the desert, and shall not see where good cometh, but shall inhabit the place in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited. Blessed is the man that trusted in Yahuwah, and whose hope is Yahuwah. For he shall be as a tree again, planted by the waters, and that spread out her roots by the river, and shall not see when hot cometh, but her leaves shall be green, and shall not be and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. You will give fruit at all time. Turn not to the right, not to the left. That is the only way out. The only way to be blessed. The only way to be prospered. Eternally. Okay, so it is not to turn not to the right, not to the left. Don't go to Islam, don't go to the Christendom. Stick in the straight way, which is the royal law. There you will acquire all this blessing. I'm not going to read it. Let me just call it for you, so that I proceed for the last alphabet. Okay, where is it? Excuse me. Okay. 1 John 3:2, breaking the royal law. See, that is what sin is. Sahih Muslim 26:87 said you should break the royal law. 2 Thessalonians 2:3-12 also said man of sin is coming to break the royal law. Man of sin simply means lawbreaker, lawless one, which is that Christendom and their Jesus, because they said Jesus abolished the law. Okay. Daniel 11:30-32. By so doing it corrupt you. All your sanctuary be darkened. 1 Peter 3:15-17. Matthew 13:30-17. Yeah, this is why they cannot get it right. Okay. They are blind. They can't see because the man of sin is already inside of them. Messiah said, blessed are you if you keep the prophecy of the law. If you are not, if you don't keep it, therefore you are not blessed, you are cursed. And if you are cursed, you are going to be seeing fake things as real. Matthew 13:30-17. Matthew 7:13-14. Yes, they can't walk through the narrow gate to heaven. They can't. Isaiah 8:20. Isaiah 8:20. Isaiah 29:9-13. 1 Corinthians 13:33-34. Proverb 3:5-8. Christianity and their Jesus are mockers. Allah is a mocker. Here I am, 1 Corinthians 15:33-34. Be not deceived. Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manner. That is, if you don't stand in their way, if you stand in their way, as Psalm 1 said, they are going to corrupt, the good teachings your Messiah, taught you. 34. Awake to righteousness and sin not. Sin not. That is, stop breaking the royal law. For some have not the knowledge of Yahuwah. I speak this to your shame. This is what exactly Apostle Kepha said in 1 Peter 3:15-17. You twist the royal law because you don't have the knowledge of it. That is why you said Jesus abolished it. Because Jesus have lied to you. Twist it. But he says for your own destruction. Here I am in Proverbs 3. Trust in Yahuwah with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. You don't say that as people is keeping Sunday. That is your own understanding, because Sunday is not found in the royal law. You can't found it, excuse me. Take it tidy for money. You can't find it. Why paying tithe? Did you find it over there? Did you find Christmas, your lovers day, your January 1st? Tell me which one did you find? In the royal law. Your day start 12 midnight. Where did you got that in the royal law? You are laying in your understanding. You are turning. It is problem. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear Yahuwah and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. It is healing. It is Yahushua. It's the royal law, is the word. So right now, family, we go for the very last letter. This is the mystery. I keep telling you people, dare not my father. You are doubting until you see. Wait, that you shall see. before you will believe. Now letter H, what did it go for? Rebo sekeyaba. What did it go for? After all this difficult time, dragging, dark hour, God, blind, death, affliction, after all this confusion, what ended? Letter H, isn't it? Harvest, hidden glory. Harvest, hiding, honor, glory, treasure. Harvest it now, because it was being hiding away. That is the result. The blessing is in the hand. The blessing is in the last time, in the end time. After you have passed all this exam from letter 1 to 4, the fifth letter, what did it go for? Harvest, now hiding, glory. Do you know your tomorrow is being hiding away from you? To see the hand of Abba Yahuwah. Do you know what is going to happen next minute? No. Harvest, hiding, honor, glory, treasure. That is the last letter. After most strongly, this is the reward. If you keep to the 4th letter, and this is what is going to, accomplish, consummate, faith, all your journey. Matthew 13, 44 to 52. So I read Matthew 13, 44. Again, the kingdom of heaven, we are talking about the kingdom of heaven, is like it is Messiah, like unto treasure hide in a field. This treasure is being hid away from you, but until you strive and get there, until you keep all the 4 alphabet, this is the reward, they hide the treasure. Okay? Hide in the field. The field is the word, which when a man hath found, he hide it, and for joy therefore goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. Okay, you got salvation. You get the secret already. You understand what Abba Yahuwah said. You treasures it in your heart. You put in your heart, selling everything over there. That is, you give away flesh. That is, you give away your own way. You can't be wise in your own way. You can't go by the counsel of the wicked. You can't stand in the seat of the scornful. You can't follow your flesh. You can't listen to no fucking useless pastor. You can't listen to this filthy. Excuse me, I'm supposed to say filthy. You can't listen to this filthy voice pastor that said Jesus abolished the law and that gave you Babylon as you select everything you have. That is, you give every flesh away. You remove every single of you out of the way. There you get this treasure. There you find I take it in this way. We are coming another way. And again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. This is speaking about Messiah. He is the one that found the treasure hiding in the field. The field is the word. He is the one that found the pearls again hiding in the word. This is Messiah. He sold everything that he had and bought you and me. We said in return, in obedience, you also need to give away every single thing you are and follow him. He gave everything. He gave his life for you and me. And what did he say? If you abide in him, and again he said, I am your example. Do what I did. You must live like him. You must talk. You must walk like him. As he gave away everything to buy and bought you, and so you need to give everything away to acquire heaven. Oh yes, sir. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they draw to shore and sit down and gather the good into vessel, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, and they shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall they be willing and gushing of teeth eternally. Let's take it at the other side. That is the simple one. The feed over there, it is the word. The man that bought the feed, it is Yahushua HaMashiach. And the one that found the treasure, still it is him as he found Yazrael. Yazrael was once hiding. Let's confirm that in Exodus 19, verses 5. Here we want to see the treasure Yahushua found that was hiding in the field. And he's still hiding these days. And he hide that treasure again. It refers to the chosen nation. Exodus 95. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. For all the earth is mine. Yazrael is the treasure found by Messiah and hide them again. We are going to prove that. We are looking into that treasure that was in the field, and this man found it. For the joy of it, he sold everything that he had, he bought it, and he hid it again. Seke. Mighty people is hiding in the cave. Seke. The real true people of the book is about to surface. Seke. Psalm 135 verses 4. We are still digging into who is the treasure that was in the field. Hiding first, he bought, he hide again. Here I am. For Yahuwah has chosen Jacob unto himself, and Yazrael for his peculiar treasure. They are the treasure in the field that is being hidden away from you. Here I am. Jeremiah 70 verses 4. This is the prophecy concerning this hiding treasure. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. Okay, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye has kindled fire in my anger, because our forefathers sinned. That brought about this scattering today that we don't even know who we are. Yes, it is the prophecies of the last day. They are hiding now in the four corners of the earth. No one knows them. The one there in the land, it is the synagogue of Satan. Messiah is the one who did it. Ori Baba Seke. Because until Messiah is going to, Islam, Mahadi, you will see. Because when you bestow upon yourself, you are the chosen one, there is a consequences. There is causes. And the causes, that is what the synagogue of Satan is going to get. They are going to be wiped out by the sword of Islam. Allah, the old semper that deceived the whole world. That is how he also deceived these people to be thinking they are the true people of the book. No, the true people of the book is hiding away right here on the earth in the field. Now let's talk about the pearls. We have done with the treasure, which is all Yazrael. The pearls, it is the tribe of Yahudim. It is the royal tribe, the kingly tribe. Okay, they are the pearls. Okay, so let's prove that also. This is how Abba Yahuwah did it. Jeremiah, the one you call Jeremiah, 31:31. Behold, the days come. Behold, the days come, saith Yahuwah, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Yazrael and with the house of Yahudah. You see, Yazrael is the treasure, or Yazrael, and the pearls, the half of a great what? It is the tribe of Yahudi. That is the kingly tribe. That is the royal tribe. If I exceed every other tribe, that is why he separate it. That is why he also separate them in this last day, not to go to tribulation. That is the family of the king. The king cannot sit there watching his own tribe being beheaded. Because 2/3 of Israel is going to die in Babylon. Only 1/3 is coming back home. Let's say if all Israel is 3 million today on earth, 2 million is going away. 2 million will die in Babylon. Yes, due to the wickedness of these last days, no one want to follow the royal law hard. No one want to follow Abba Yahuwah hard. You don't want to follow hard. You want to do your own things. Even among his people, 2/3 is going away. Only 1/3 is coming back home. Among this 1/3, all the tribe of Yahudim can never go through tribulation. No, it separate them. Yes, because they are the kingly tribe. The king is here, can't watch his own family going through that difficult situation. No, no, no. That is why he's bringing us out these days and set the fire of his law in our hearts. Right now, here I am, Zechariah 7. Zechariah 12, 7 to 8. Yahweh also shall save the tent of Yahudah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Yahudah. I'm so blessed to be among the tribe of Yahudah. These are the ones, if the people that I call by my name, you see that we carry the name of Yahudah, meaning Yahuwah's worshipper. In that day, it shall Yahuwah defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be called David, and the house of David shall be as Yahuwah, as the angel of Yahuwah before them. Anyone that is powerless, that doesn't have power at all, is going to be like David, the one you call David. You know how David roared at Goliath? Anyone that is feeble is David. The one that is strong is going to be Yahuwah himself. That is Yahushua we are talking about. That is the king we are talking about. The king is Yahuwah. I and my father, we are one. We are blessed and blessed Abba Yahuwah to be the tribe of Yahudim. Okay, now the tribe of Yahudim, they are the pairs that have great worth than the others. Here I am, Revelation 3. Now, they are the congregation of Philadelphia. They cannot go into dark hour. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which said they are Yahudims and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and know that I have loved thee, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I also will keep thee from the hour of tribulation. Which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see, this is the only congregation among us 7 that will not go face this dark hour. It is the tribe of Yahudi, the kingly tribe. Here, Revelation 5:5. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not, behold, the lion of the tribe of Yahudim, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book. This is the history. This is the secret of Anti-Mashiach. To open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. When he loosed the 7 seals, when he released Mahadi, hair is going to break loose on earth. But his tribe cannot go through it. They are the brethren. They are the family of the king. They can't go through tribulation. That's why he put the fear of his father love in our heart to dig down the root of his word through this word called faith. Here I am, Revelation 21:21. We are digging into the mysteries of the pearl. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every gate was of 1 pearl. Every several gate was of 1 pearl. And the street, okay, that's what I want to prove. Every several gate of the 12 gates were of 1 pearl. What does that simply mean? That is, Yehoshua is the lion of the tribe of Yahudah, and his tribe is being separated to be the pearls. And that is the glory of the king Yehoshua is going to be among every other tribes, the pearls. That is of great worth, great price, is going to scatter through all other tribes. We have 2 extended tribes. So I'm wondering, maybe this new Jerusalem is going to be 40 gates. I'm wondering, because Manasseh have his tribe, Ephraim also have his tribe. So they are all together 40. So that's what I'm thinking in my own understanding. I think so, because the name of the 12 tribe, they are 12 gates, okay, foundation. So I'm also thinking there's also going to be extra 2 gates. So the glory of the pair, which is Yahushua Mashiach, the tribe of Yahudim, is going to scatter throughout all 13 tribes. Now we'll go for the sea. So now the net that was being thrown into the sea and caught a great multitude, they will be separated, the good and the bad. Who are the sea? They are simply Gentile. Let us first see what water represents in the royal law. Revelation 71. And there came one of the 7 angels which heard the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Right now, we will go to verses 15 and see what that water simply is. 15 now. And he said unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples, and multitudes, and nations, and kingdoms. Let's go back again. Matthew 13:47. Again, we are talking about the kingdom of heaven. And this is the very last alphabet of this word called faith. How are you going to get into this kingdom? It is only through faith. All these 4 characteristics of faith, they all need to burn out value for you to enter into this kingdom. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea, and gathered of every kind, good or bad, which when it was full, they drew to the shore and sit down and gather the good into vessel and cast the bad away. Okay? So he said the good ones he will put into vessel, while he will cast away the bad ones. In totality, these are all Gentiles nation. The sea, we see it already, our people, our kingdom, our languages, These are Gentiles. Messiah break it into 3 parts. We see the treasure. Who are the treasure? We see who are the pearl. And we also know who is the sea. It is altogether the Gentile world. That Gentile that want to also come into the kingdom, you must do all these 4 things things for you to acquire this kingdom we are talking about. It's all about kingdom. Eternal kingdom here on earth. So they are Gentile. So the good Gentile that is being kept into vessel, let's see how they become one of us. As Ezekiel 47, 21 to 23. So shall ye divide this land unto you according to the tribes of Yisrael. And it shall come to pass that ye shall divide it by lot for an inheritance unto you, and to the strangers. Stranger is Gentile, Gohin is Gentile, Heathen is Gentile. Excuse me. These are all the word Bible, the royal law always use for Gentile. They are Gohin also, yeah. I think Genesis called them that name. Sometimes we see them Gentiles, sometimes we see them strangers. Okay, they are strangers to the family of Yahuwah. That is why they need to be grafted in. He said, to the strangers that sojourneth among you, which shall begot children among you, and they shall be unto you as born in the country among the children of Yisrael. They shall have inheritance with you among the tribes of Yisrael. And it shall come to pass that in what tribe the stranger sojourneth, there shall ye give them his inheritance, saith Yahuwah. If you sojourn with the tribe of Yahudim, your house is going to be emerald or mansion, just as we read from Revelation 21. This sojourn, what does it mean? It is only for one reason you were being brought into the kingdom, to be houseboy and housegirl for the children for the people of the book. Okay. So this is the structures and the function of the kingdom. We are dealing with heavenly kingdom over here, and this is how it works. They see over there, for you to harvest now the hiding glory, no. Whether you are Gentile, whether you are Yisrael or the tribe of Yahudim, you need to go by these 5 letters. Faith. Only faith. Because if you abide in Messiah, that is strong faith. Here I am, Yeshayahu 14, 1-2. For Yahuwah shall have mercy, for Yahuwah will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. These strangers are the Gentile world, which we are the sea. In this proverb of the things of the kingdom, the king is laid down the structures and the functions of the kingdom, of the heavenly kingdom here on earth. Okay, strangers shall be joined with them. You see now, when he was making the rules, Israel, okay, they are the treasure, the tribe of Yahudi, okay, they are the pearls, okay, the river, they are the Gentile. Missed anyone? He said he cut of every kind. White, black is not important. But you will be caught for just one reason. Join with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their house and to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahuwah for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive, whose captives they were. We are captive in the hand of the Gentile. Gentile is the one ruling, okay? They are the one, detective for us. We are under there. We are working for Gentile. They take our book. They take our land. They take everything. But we are getting it back. Because they captivate. We are also going to take them captive. Not in oppress. Okay. And they shall rule over their possession. Gentile, it is our possession in the kingdom eternally. He said we will rule over you. Okay. So let me give you all the references for that, because we are done already. We have one from point 1 to 4. I'm going to rush the other ones. The very, very heavy meat is this one. We are done. Okay, now. Isaiah 56, 1-8. Act of Apostle 13, 42-44. Romans 11 and Hebrews 11. Romans 11, what did he say? He said you must be grafted in. That is the faith. When you've been grafted, you become one of us. Okay? And Hebrew 11, what did he say? He said, it is not possible to please Yahuwah without faith. Be Jeta or whatever the people of the book. You must do it in faith. Okay? What the other place? Okay, yeah. And Romans 11, the apostle to the Gentiles said, you should not lift up your shoulder over the people of the book, the Israel. He said you should dare, don't try that. Because they are the one that stand you in the kingdom. We are the one that brought you into the kingdom. We are the reason you are in the kingdom. That when you sojourn with the tribe of Yahudi, you also will not go through tribulation. We need you also as we are going back home to work for us in the kingdom. Have you ever seen any kingdom without servant, houseboy, housegirl? Of course not. These are the structures and the functions of the heavenly kingdom. That is what Apostle Shehu referred to in 1 Corinthians chapter 12. There is filth over there in the body of Messiah, and the foot is the Gentile. The foot must carry all the body. Okay, that is why he said that Gentile, no Yahudi, man, no woman, slave, no free. Yeah, you will be found in the kingdom. If you are you are the one that sojourned with the tribe of Yahudi, you won't also go through tribulation. No, as we are going back, you are coming along with us. Okay, only faith is gonna put you there. Okay. That is why we are doing all these things we are doing. If you are Gentile, so that you can also put your house in order to get ready. And if you are being blessed to be among the kingly tribe, you will not face Sharia law. You will not face the hour of darkness. No, as the king is bringing us back, you are coming along with us. Okay, so that is why we are being told not to seal our mouth. Maybe you are also among of the Gentile that is being redeemed. Of course, you are coming along. But walk in faith. Do it in faith. Be grafted in. This is the preparation of this message. So now point 1, we are quickly going to rush into all this, but we'll have 1 to 4. Point 1 goes like this. Even unto death, be faithful. Okay? Be faithful. That is to follow Yahushua means teaching, preaching, healing, suffering, persecution, death, resurrection, great reward, eternal life. That is what it makes, okay? Acts of Apostles 12, 1 to 2. Masekaiba ye karakabose. Masekaiba karakabose. Masekaiba yerebo rabaseke. Masekaiba ye karakabose. 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 Karakabahi, Karakabahi, Masede Barua Hakodeshora Baseke, Karakabahi, Karakaba. I keep telling people, don't dare my father. I thought I'm making mouth. You want to see before you believe. You wait, you shall see. Drago is jealous of me. Allah, Jesus, they are jealous of me because they hate truth. Here I am, Acts of Apostles 12, 1 to 2. Now about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hand to verse 30 of the congregation, and they killed James, the brother of YAHUAH'S, with a sword. Okay? He faithful unto death. So I want to cut the scripture. You can read all in your quiet time. Acts of Apostles 12, 1 to I read that one already. Acts of Apostles 7, 54 to 59. You know, Stephen was also being beheaded. Okay, he was faithful unto death. Acts of Apostles 21, 8 to 15. Apostle Shaul, all the 12 apostles, all of them go for it. Revelation 2, 8 to 10. Let's quickly read that one. So here I am, Acts of Apostles 7, 58. And cast him out. They were talking about Stephen. You can read all for a better understanding. And they cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witness laid down their cloth at a young man's feet, whose name was Saul. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon Yahuwah, saying that Yahushua received my spirit. And he knelt down and cried out with a loud voice, Yahuwah, let not this sin to their charge. And well, he gave up the spirit, okay? Even though I was still dying, there's a place in worship. Okay, I read it 55. But he, being full of the Ruach HaKodesh, looked up, stand fastly into heaven, and saw the glory of Yahushua standing on the right hand of Yahweh. Prophesies it, because he's going right back home. Be faithful unto death. King Yahushua now said, don't worry, my son. Let them kill your flesh. You are coming right back to a better place, So come and rest. Revelation 2:8. And unto the angel of the congregation of Smyrna write, this says, saith the first and the last. And when you go to Revelation 9, to the congregation, Revelation 3:9, to the congregation of Philadelphia, how did Messiah, make himself known? He said the root of David. That is the king of the tribe of Yehudah. Okay? Oh, you see, here now, he said, you see, that's a first and last. To all seven congregations, only to the congregation of Philadelphia, he used that language for. Okay? The root of David. That is the lion of the tribe of Yehudah. We are not going into tribulation. Not at all. It's not our portion. Now he's going to speak to our brother that will face tribulation. Yes, they will face it. And okay, the congregation of Smyrna, there is mercy, then that needs to be cleansed in the face of affliction. Okay, now, to the congregation in Smyrna write, these things said the first and the last, which was dead and is life. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Yahudim and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Okay, fear none of these things, of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Just as he allowed Stephen to see That is what is kept for you. If you are being beheaded in this place of application of a Sharia law, it is better you are going right back to rest, eternal rest, and kind of life will be given unto you. Now, when resurrection is also going to take place, remember you are also going to be resurrected. The first resurrection. You will be among. That is why anti-Messiah must come first. Our brother that needs to be killed, they must be killed first. So they will be killed first. So that is why this must occur first before the first resurrection. So be faithful unto death, because at the first resurrection, you are coming right back to this earth. So don't give away, and don't give to Islam, to Sharia law. Allah, the old serpent that is going to deceive the whole world. Now, be careful. When they cut your head, you are getting it right back. You see all the tutor that is going to die in Babylon, if they don't take anti-Messiah, if they don't denounce Messiah in this face of affliction, they are the one he's speaking to. They are coming back in the first resurrection. Okay, that is the glory and that is the good news in it. Be faithful unto death. Point 2 now. So that is why the tribulation have to come first. So that when the first resurrection is taking place, the one that killed in the tribulation will resurrect along with them. That is the reason why. Now point 2. A test of faith review how much you love Yahuwah. Test of faith. Simply review how much you love Abba Yahuwah. Deuteronomy 8:1-3. Let's read. I read. Even Messiah himself also went through this test. Matthew 4. You see when the devil also tested him. Okay. All the commandment which I command. Where am I? Yes. Or should I just read 3? Should I just go for 3? Okay. All the commandments. Okay, let me start for 3. And he humbled. Okay. It don't work that way. Don't be lazy. All the commandment which I command thee these days shall ye observe to do, that ye may live and multiply, and go into the possession the land, and go and possess the land which Yahuwah swore unto your forefathers. And thou shalt remember all the way which Yahuwah thy Elohim led thee these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble thee and to prove thee, to know what was in thy heart, whether thou wilt keep his commandments or not. And he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger, and fed thee with manna, much thou knowest not, neither did thy father know, that he might make thee know that man doeth not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahuwah doeth man live. You see, so this is it. So the book of let me just call out the scripture, Genesis chapter 22. You know how a father tested Father Abraham. Okay, in the book 22, the book of Yashar 23, 25, way down to 56. If you have it, you can read. Maybe I'm going to read some part. The book of Yashar again, chapter 11 to chapter 12. It is still about Father Abraham. If you have it, just study it in your quiet time. And the book of Yashar 44, it is about Joseph. He suffered. But he was being tried in the face of affliction. He never denied his Messiah. And you also read Genesis 30. You will see it over there. Genesis 30 or 39? No, it should be Genesis 39. 37, excuse me. When his brother sold him away. Yeah, 39. Daniel 3, Azariah, Ananias, and Mishael. You know about what happened in the Babylon. They were being cast into the furnace of fire, but their faith proved them true. And Abba Yahweh did something remarkable. Also again, Daniel chapter 6, you also know what happened. He was being cast into the lion's den. You know, he refused to renounce his father. And glory was given unto him. The prayer of Azariah, I don't know if you have it, it's only chapter 1. Even while they were in the midst of fire, these people was praising and worshiping Yahuwah. Awesome. I can't read it so long. It's only chapter 1, but they have about 68 verses. No time for that. The Genesis, okay, you can also see the gospel. The book of Queen Adasa, chapter 3, way down to chapter 6. Mordecai, he was also being tested. You know, they wanted to bow to man. They wanted him to bow to Haman. He now said, no, that is not whom I'm dealing with. We don't bow to man, we bow to Yahuwah. You know, that brought about almost, they wanted to cause genocide. But his faith proved him right. And the kingdom, the seat of Haman, was being given unto him the second in command. Okay, yeah, it is Genesis 39. I'm right. So let me see if I will be able to read the book of Yashar. So I read the book of Yashar 23:25. Why Abraham was proceeding with his son Yishak along the road, Satan came and approached to Abraham in the figure of a very old aged man, humble and of contrite spirit. And he approached Abraham and said to him, art thou silly that thou goest to do these things this day to thy only son? For Yahuwah gave thee a son in thy latter days, in thy old age. And wilt thou go and slaughter him these days, because he committed no violence? And wilt thou cause the soul of thy only son to perish from the earth? Doest thou not know and understand that these things cannot be from Yahuwah? For Yahuwah cannot do unto man such evil upon earth, to say to him, go slaughter thy child. And Abraham heard this voice, knew that it was the voice of Satan, who endeavored to draw him aside from the ways of Yahuwah. But Abraham would not hearken to him, his voice, and Abraham rebuked him so that he fled away. Okay, so this man have every right to say, I'm not going to do it anymore because somebody give him a cancel. The cancel of the wicked. That's what we are dealing with here, the cancel of the wicked. You shall not be blessed if you follow their counsel. You see his counsel? Okay. 29. And Satan returned and came to Yeshua, and he appeared unto Yeshua in the figure of a young man, commonly and well favored. And he approached Yeshua and said unto him, doest thou not know and understand that thy old silly father brought thee to the slaughter these days? For now, therefore, my son, do not listen nor attend to him, for he is a silly old man, and had not thy precious, and let not thy precious soul, a beautiful figure, be lost from the earth. And Yeshua heard this, and he said unto Abraham, hast thou heard, my father, that which this man hath spoken? Even thus has he spoken. And Abraham answered and said to his son Yeshua, he said to him, take heed of him, and do not listen to his words, nor attend to him, for he is Satan, endeavoring to draw us aside these days from the commandment of Yahuwah. Do you see faith? Powerfully, he have reason to say, I'm not going to do it, because this is a good counsel. But it is the counsel of the wicked. 34. And Abraham still rebuked Satan, and Satan went from them. And seeing he that could not prevail over them, he hid himself from them. And he went and passed before them in the road. And he transformed himself to a large brook of water in the road. And Abraham and Yeshua and his two young men reached that place, and saw a brook large and powerful as the mighty water. And they entered the brook and passed through it. And the waters at first reached their legs, and they went deeper in the brook, and the water reached up to their neck. And they were all terrified on account of the water. And while they were going over the brook, Abraham recognized that place, and he knew that there was no water there before. And Abraham said to his son Yeshua, I knew this place in which there was no brook nor water. Now therefore it is this Satan who does all this to us, to draw us aside this day from the commandment of Yahuwah was still after commandment. What commandment? To go and kill his son. Can you do that? That is faith. It proved how much he truly loved Yahuwah. And Abraham rebuked Satan and said unto him, Yahuwah rebuke you, O Satan, be gone from us, for we go by the commandment of Yahuwah. And Satan was terrified at the voice of Abraham, and he went ahead from there, and the place again became dry land, and it was as it was at first. And Abraham went with his son towards the place that Yahuwah had told him. Okay, his oxen. If I keep reading, no time for that point. He still wanted to do it before mercy was being shown out. It was a test. Abba Yahuwah never intended to do it, and it was an illustration of how a righteous one is going to die, to redeem you and me. It was so. Now, point 3. 3. Okay. Trying of your faith, fish out hiding serpent teaching in you. Trying of your faith will bring out now the teachings of serpent, dragon in you for perfection. Abba Yahuwah will try your faith to perfect you. It's just for a perfection. James 1 verses 1 to 14. So we are going to deal with this segment through Job. There was imperfect in Job. That was why Abba Yahuwah releases those, discipline. Because Satanism teaching, the teachings of dragon was right inside Job. Now Job chapter 1, Job chapter 2, 1 to 10, Job chapter 3, 1 to 10, and verses 25 again, Job 32, 1, Job 38, Job 39, 34, 38, Job 42. Okay, so that's what I want to see now. So here I am, Job chapter 1. There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and no one feared Yahuwah and eschewed evil. And is the one that feared Yahuwah and eschewed evil. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000. Okay, let me leave that. Now verses 4. And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his turn. That simply means their birthday. And sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. Here was the problem of Job. Here was his problem. Verses 5 now. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job was sent and sanctified them, and rise up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to the numbers of them all. For Job said, it might be that my sons have sinned and cursed Yahuwah in their hearts. How can you imagine such a thing? Here was the teaching of dragon. Here was the teaching of Leviathan. Here was Leviathan hiding inside of Job, and said he was the one giving him all this conduct. He now made Job to become wise in his own way. Go and sacrifice your children. Maybe they cost the most already. Just go and do sacrifices. Job now become a high priest, taking the seat of high priest. It has never been done. Now what happened? Said did Job did Job continually, year after year. Job now began to do this work of high priest in our lives, sir. Every year in the day of Yom Kippur, every single one has to buy a lamb or a goat for sin offering. Now you will present to the high priest. See Leviticus 16 for that. You will present to the high priest. The high priest is the one to make the atonement for you. And this Job now took the seat now of the high priest every year. When the children are finished, he now set himself in the altar of Yahweh as a high priest, and now begin to make atonement for them. He said this one has become his practice. Anyone that take the seat of high priest, Abba Yahweh kill them. They always get killed. This is the reason why all his 10 children were being killed. Abba Yahweh loved Job so much. He know he's going to restore Job. He know Job walk in ignorance. That was why he did not kill him himself. He not kill all those children in order to bring God that wickedness inside of Job for perfection. That was what happened. Now we are seeing Job 1 verses 8 now. And Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like unto him? Okay, after Father Yahweh has praised him, he shunned evil. Okay, who's evil? It is the devil. Okay, listen now. Then Satan answered, Yahweh answered, said, do Job fear Yahweh for naught? As thou not? Okay, now he protect Job, okay, because this Satan wanted to hurt Job, but Abba Yahweh protect him. Now 11. But put forth thy hand now and touch all that he hath, and he will cause you to thy face. That is where Anna knew through the power the Ruach HaKodesh, Satan, the dragon, gave Job this teaching. How did he know that Job is going to curse you? If you take everything you have, it will curse you. And then it was the fear of Job that I don't need my children to curse Yahweh already. I don't need their curse Yahweh already. And there is accusation. That is why the royal law makes it so clear. Revelation 12, 10 or 11, he said that the Satan who accused our brethren night and day, he will give you teaching. He will also use that same teaching to accuse you. Automatically, he was just accusing Job that Job is going to curse Yahuwah, and that teaching fear is already in the heart of Job. Protecting for his children not to curse Yahuwah. Who gave you that teaching of cursing Yahuwah? Why should your children curse Yahuwah? And why should you curse Yahuwah? So as the challenge went on, what happened? All his 10 children was being killed. Okay, 20 now. Then Job rose as the news came to him. Bad news has come. Abadedo has slaughtered them all. And Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshipped and said, Naked came I out of my mother's womb, and nakedness will I return hither. Yahweh gave Yahweh ticket. He praised Yahweh. Now the second attack is coming now. So now as the second attack came, for the sake of time, can I read it? Okay, but put forth thy hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will cause you to thy face. Satan repeated that statement again. Then Abba Yahweh said, he repeated it. Okay. Abba Yahweh said, okay, go ahead and see whether it's going to cost me, because that causes your teaching, it's not mine. Then said, verses 9, then said his wife unto Job, doest thou still retain thy integrity? Curse Yahuwah and die. Hear Job now. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh, and shall not receive evil in the hands of Yahweh? In this, Job still did not curse Yahweh. Let's see where the problem of the curse begin. After that, when all his body is now full of soil, look at Job open his mind, begin to curse himself. Instead of it cursing Yahweh, you curse yourself, you are cursing Yahweh. Why? Because we are the image of Abba Yahweh. You cursing the image of Abba Yahweh, you are cursing Yahweh. Because you are his image. Okay? After this opened, verses chapter 3 now. 3. After this opened Job his mouth and cursed the day, and cursed his day. And Job said, and Job spake and said, let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said, there is a man called, and there is a male child conceived. Let that day be darkness. Listen, no, it's darkness. It is the Abaddon, the Satan. Let that day be darkness. He said, let his life not become a servant of darkness. Let Yahuwah reign. Regard it not from above. Neither let the light shine again. He said Yahuwah should not shine, because Yahuwah is the light of life. Yahushua. He said Yahushua should not rule over him anymore, but rather darkness. This was the curse Job was releasing upon himself. Let darkness and shade of death stain it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it. Who is darkness again? It is Abaddon. Who is death? It is Abaddon. The day you will eat of that tree, you shall surely die. It is the angel of death. It is the destroyer. Now he is saying his day should be in the hand of destroyer. that the destroyer should rule over him. You see curses, you cursing your body, you are cursing Yahuwah indirectly because you are the image of Yahuwah. For they, as for that night, let darkness cease upon it. Who is darkness? It is Abaddon. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year. Okay. Let it not come unto the number of the month. Okay. Lo, let the night be solitary. Let not joyful voice from come therein. Let them curse it. That curse the day. Who is the curser of the day? Who is cursing the day? It is Abaddon. Is going to curse the whole world. That part of mankind. Is going to curse you to receive the mark of the beast. He said, let them curse his day. Those that is curse. That curse. That is the people that is cursing. Let them curse this day. Who gave him this word of curse? It is the dragon. He said, let them curse. Let them that curse it. Let them curse it. That curse the day. The people that is cursing the day. Say, let them curse his own day. To rise up. Let the star of the twilight therefore dark. Let it, in fact, Job messed up big time. Now we are going to 25. He messed up big time. There is no time. I will have just take it through all. Now verses 25. For the things which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of has come unto me. Again, fear is of the devil. He said, when we heard your voice, I was afraid, and I hide myself. First time for man to experience fear, it is true wickedness that they have done. And this is the fear Job said it was in his heart. Afraid that this discussion should not come upon me one day. That was same inside of him hiding. The torture of Abba Yahuwah teach out that dragon. Let's check this out. When he first came unto him, what did he say? Job chapter 30, verses 1. So these three men ceased to answer Job because he was righteous in his own eye. You shall not be wise in your own eye. Job was righteous in his own eye. Job failed to recognize that you are not the high priest. You are never ever meant to be a high priest. You are not the one to stand in the day of atonement, making atonement for all your 10 children. He said, this Job do continuously. And Job now said, the things I fear, what I fear, the things that I fear not come upon me, that my children will sin against Yahuwah, they will curse Yahuwah. And they have, you see, who gave him that teaching? All this wickedness was the first teaching of the dragon inside of Job. So when the Nazis, they were trying to correct him, Apostle Shaul said, I search myself to see if I'm still in the faith. So all his friend was trying to put him right, to search yourself, to see maybe there is something bad. So Abba Yahuwah can never bring this disaster to a righteous man. Maybe there is something inside of you. Even though Abba Yahuwah said you are righteous. Now let me tell you, that thing that we say, make it so clear. Blessed is the man who sins, he Yahuwah did not count against him. Thus you are righteous because your wickedness did not count it against you. He sees you as a righteous, even though they are imperfect in you. He is still proud of you because you did not go by the way altogether of the Babylonians. No, you still go by his way, even though they are imperfect. That imperfect one day will be fished out. That is all. Thus you are blessed because it did not count it against you. He called him a perfect man, but there were unrighteousness. There were unrighteousness inside of him. This was what the friends were trying to bring out of him. Check yourself. Apostle Shaul said, I check myself to see if I'm still in the faith. Check yourself. Maybe there is something you are doing that is bad that makes this disaster to come to you. You have never accepted that it was too late to be righteous. How can you be carrying on doing the work of high priest? You have broken the law. He says so he was righteous in his own eye. After much cursing, Job really messed up, okay? He himself admitted over here, 38. Now we are going to see 38, 39. After much cursing. Chapter 38, Abba Yahuwah said, come here, my friend, who are you? Answer Job. There, Yahuwah answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, who is this that is darkened? Counsel by words without knowledge. How can I, me, Yahuwah, if there's nothing wrong with you, how can I bring this disaster upon you? You are darkened. Darkened over there, it is again dragon. Dragon was the one speaking through this man. Throughout his complaint, it was dragon and self-righteousness. It was dragon. Speaking him. Then you wanna ask him, who is this that is darking? He said, who is that? Who is this that darken counsel by words without knowledge? Get up now, thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me. Now I'm going to speak to you. You need to answer me, okay? You need. Then if you read all through, Abba Yahweh was no answering the mighty words from him. He couldn't answer any one of it because he can't. He was surprised. So my counsel is darky. Surprise. Here we are in chapter 39, verses 34 to 38 or 9. Moreover, Yahweh answered, is still questioning Job. Read it all and see. Job, we are not able to answer any of those questions. Moreover, Yahweh answered Job and said, shall he that content with the Almighty instruct him? Because you are contending with me. I set already a high priest over there. You are breaking my rules. Are you the one to instruct me who to do the works of the prince? I've already ordained who is worthy to do the works of the prince. That is not your office, excuse me, Job. You can't instruct me. He that reproved Yahuwah, let him answer it. He said, Job, are you going to instruct me now? Are you going to tell me what to do? I don't have the right to bring justice to iniquity inside of you. Then answered Job. Then Job answered. First time for Job to speak. Job answered Yahweh and said, behold, I am veiled. In other words, I messed up. He admits. What shall I answer thee? I will lay my hand upon my mouth. I won't speak no more. Once have I spoken, but I will not answer. Yea, twice, but I won't proceed no further. When Job now began to hear the words Abba Yahweh was bringing out, Job was caught to the and said, what? Chapter 40 it was the question. Okay. Verses 20. Here is the dragon that was inside Job. Then Abba Yahweh said, can thou draw out Leviathan with an hook? Can you draw him out with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou layest down? In other words, a man cannot fish out his imperfect. The Leviathan is another name for serpent. It's another name for dragon, okay? It's another name for destroyer. This is the dragon that killed all his 10 children, okay? Abba Yahweh is not asking me, can you bring him out? This demon that hide inside of you, can you fish him out? It is Leviathan. It is dragon. It is serpent of the old that abolished the law. Now I have come again to give you another wicked law to break my rules. Can you fish him out? You can't fish out because he was hiding inside of his teaching. That is what you were bringing out, yet you know it not. Will he make a covenant with thee? Are you going to allow him to make a covenant with thee without taking him for a servant forever? Are you going to be a slave of him forever? Will thou play with him as with a bear? Are you going to be playing with destruction, the Leviathan? Are you going to be playing game with the teacher, the breakers of the law? Are you? Job said, I won't say a word anymore. Yeah, true. It was, questioning upon question about Leviathan. Job said, I won't say a word no more. 27. Lay thy hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. He said, now, you go and lay your own hand now upon Leviathan. Remember the battle. The battle. What battle? How he killed your 10 sons and 10 children, excuse me. How he destroyed all your property. How he make you now the poor man instead of you were once rich man of your days in the east. Now you are the poorest of all. He said, lay your hand now and try and beat Leviathan by yourself. Remember the battle he once cost you. You see? So, testing of faith will fish out the Leviathan, the serpent inside of you only for perfection, not for about your what to wicked you, but to perfect you, okay? So, when you go to 42 now, you now see the restoration. Everything was double once again, okay? So, I think I'm going to end it over here. We'll proceed now to point 4, the very last one. The very last point, point 4. Folly seraphims, which is the serpent today, the dragon. Folly cherubim, which is the devil, the very Jesus today, the Jesus. Folly archangel, which is the demon, the very Azazel, failed this test of faith, and make the first man and the first woman also to fail it. Okay, I'm speaking of once mighty angel who defeat, now they are defeat. Okay, they mix it, they fail it. Abayawa tested them, but they fail. Okay, Enoch is Enoch, chapter 15, Genesis 3, they were being tested, but they fail. Isaiah 14, 1 to 15, they fail. 1 John 29, 19. Excuse me, it is 1 John 9, verses 19. Let me quickly read that of Enoch. Excuse me, it was Enoch chapter 16. I read verses 2, not chapter 15. I'm sorry about that. Verses 2 now. Consummated. Okay, yeah. Now, as to the watchers who has sent thee to intercede for them, who hath been affirmed in heaven, say to them, you have been in heaven, but all the mysteries had not yet been revealed to you. And you knew wordless one. And this is, okay, you knew wordless one. The one you knew is just test of faith. You mix it. He said, you were once in heaven. All the mystery was not yet being revealed unto you. This little one that is with you is only to test you, to see if you will be loyal, if it will be faithful unto me. But they missed it. Okay? They missed it. Like the Christian today, they mix it already. John 3:16 is just a test of faith for you. The hidden glory inside of you don't know it. You miss it. Okay? So this is the mystery of this walk of faith. Family, be in tune. Next week Shabbat, another powerful message, the biggest of the biggest. It's also again on its way coming, called Name. Name. It is another mind-boggling. This is who you are. This is the characteristics of you. This 4 alphabet is fully loaded again for you. So be in tune, family. Next week Shabbat, the mystery again will be unveiled. Bring me into your holies of holies. Take me now into your mercy seat, your holies of holies. Reke skarababa, yeah. Reke skarababa, skarababa yo. Reke skarababa, yeah. Reke skarababa, skarababa yo. Shalom, family. You hear from me next week by His grace.